What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of my Hexagon series. And today is quite possibly the day where we can get all 6 trophies. Benfica, Barcelona, the UEFA Champions League final taking place in Old Trafford. Now, after taking out both Real Madrid and PSG, I have to say that Barcelona doesn't seem quite as daunting anymore, but it is still Barcelona, and I cannot take them lightly, because if I take them lightly, they're going to score 5 on us. So I feel like my team is suitably prepared. The only downside is we're out Nene, our starting left back. As you can see up here, he suffered a groin strain during one of our league matches and will be out. Ravish Farah will have to take over his spot, and that's really sad because he was very pacey along with being a great defender, so not having him along the back four is going to hurt us. But before we get into this final match, we must go over how we've been faring in the league as well as the 2 cup finals. And I think it's only fair to start with the cup competitions here first, as we lost both of them very unfortunately. They were both to Porto. And let's start up with the League Cup. It was a 4-3 goal fest thriller. 17 shots, only 3 of them on target, 2 of them actually goals by us, as Cesar Augusto pulling in a brace, as well as an own goal from one of the Porto backline making a mistake. But we ultimately lost on a 3rd minute of stoppage time screamer from about 25 yards out. Hugo getting that goal and sealing the victory for Porto, stunning everybody, and quite honestly stunning me because I didn't think he would have gotten that goal. And then unfortunately in silverware that I probably would have liked to have had over the League Cup, we lost 3-0 to Porto in the Taça de Portugal final. We didn't even get so much as a single solid chance. 12 shots, 5 of them on target, and only 44% possession, as Porto pretty much dominated the game from the opening whistle. And as you can see, all 3 goals, well, most of the goals coming in the second half, as we did hold a little bit on the defensive line, but at the end of the day, it just was not to be. So Porto getting themselves a cup double, and that's pretty much all they're going to get. As we continued our solid form in the league, as victories over Braga, Leixões, and Leiria, with only a draw to Nacional in that mix, gave us the league title. And to be quite honest with you, that was a pretty nice accomplishment, as we were solid throughout the majority of the league, only coming away with 2 losses throughout the entirety of the season. Like I said, I wanted to try Invincibles, didn't get it, but at the same time, it was still a league victory, and I can't be too sad about that. So that's pretty much all the season review I'm going over. I want to get into this Barcelona match, so let's take a look at the team sheet. Right, so here is what we're going to be lining up with. Barcelona are going to come out with a 4-1-4-1, and I'm not taking any chances. If PSG taught me anything, it was that 5-4-1/4-5-1 that I used was very effective in that second leg, so I'm going to try and congest the midfield as much as possible and quite possibly hope to eke out a goal in 90 minutes. So here's the lineup. Arthur Felix is going to start in net, quite controversially, as Jose Moreira is not the better stopper. Arthur Felix is, actually. Paulao, Conceição, Paulista, and Ravish Farah will consist of the back line. The 5 midfielders will be Hong Sung-ju, Correa, Roger Souza, and Federico Franco from left to right. And then sitting up top, Emilio Morales, the lone striker. He's going to be playing as, well, he's not going to be playing as a poacher today. He is going to be playing as a target man. I hope everyone in the midfield can feed him the ball, and hopefully he can get some goals. Will we host the final point in our hexagon? Will we defeat Barcelona and get the UEFA Champions League glory that I've been looking for since my time at Valencia? Only one way to find out. Let's kick off and see what happens. Kicking off for what could be a great competition will be in the red and white, and Barcelona in the yellow. And already 5 minutes in, Barcelona getting themselves a deep throw-in. We do clear the ball away, but we need to be wary on the defense. They can strike at will, and they do have the pace. Ooh, that bounced off the post, but they are going to give a corner kick for that. I didn't see anybody blocking it away or kicking it away. It looked like it just bounced off the post. But some good defensive awareness on that corner kick and getting it out. A deep, deep throw in for us. Federico Franco coming in on the right, gets the ball back in. Palau to Souza to Morales, and Morales gets a shot off from about 12 yards out. 14 minutes in. Barcelona 0, Benfica 1. But now a corner kick on the other end for Barcelona, and they're just continuing forth, and it's a good block away from the defense, forcing another corner. And this is just 2 minutes on from that goal that we scored on Barcelona. Now we need to be very, very careful in this penalty area. Some good clearance away as we force them to reset back near the halfway line. Now they're coming up the wing. Good tackle away by Souza. Just about 25 minutes gone, and we've had the majority of the shots. Morales makes it 2 and puts Barcelona on an even worse footing than before. It's Barcelona 0, Benfica 2. It must be noted, we've had majority of the shots here. 8 with 5 on target, only 3 for Barcelona. None of them on target as they've all been being blocked away. But now the defense needs to pass out. Ferrer gets it ahead to Morales. Half an hour just about come and gone. Nuno Correa to Roger. Roger, who gets tackled off, but Souza picks the ball back up. Souza driving, but cannons it over the crossbar. Free kick to Barcelona from about 30 yards out. Oh, and Federico Franco with a big, big mistake and gives away a foul in the box. It's a penalty to Barcelona. Not the right time to do that. It's never a right time to do that. As Barcelona players stepping up. Caballero. And it's a goal for Barcelona. Felix dove the right way, but just wasn't fast enough. Barcelona 1, Benfica 2. So we come into halftime holding on to that slim 2-1 lead, and the first thing I notice is Federico Franco with a very low rating, not just because he gave away that penalty, but because he hasn't really done all that much. So I'm going to be subbing him out after I do a little bit of a team talk here, but he's playing out on that right. There's only one man that really could play on that right side, and it's going to be Ivan. Yes, he may be playing out of position, but Ivan, I believe in you. I believe he can get the job done on that right side. So let's kick off. Can we hold on this lead? Certainly hope so. Second 45 is going to be extremely nervy, but I always back my boys. So let's go. Highlight directly from the kickoff. We're going to start up the left. Hong Sung-ju to Correa. Now we're playing through the middle. Souza to Roger. Passing to everybody on the midfield pretty much before it just gets dropped away. Now falls to Ivan. So it touched everybody in the midfield right now. Ivan slowly bringing up the right. Gives it to Souza, to Roger, to Morales. Morales, was he onside? Morales was onside, and a minute into the second half makes it 3 for Benfica. Some wonderful scenes we've been having here, and 10 minutes on, Barcelona now with an attacking chance of their own. They have some great passing movement as well, but the ball's tackled off, and Ivan coming up the right. Hands it off to Palau. To Souza. Some great passing movement here. Roger throwing it ahead to Morales, who then try to find Hong Sung-ju. We do get the ball back and reset back in midfield. Rausch Ferrer to Roger. Some good passing movement now to Hong Sung-ju. Morales, who's on his hat trick, and he gets it! Actually, he was already on a hat trick. He has scored all 4 goals here in this match. It's Barcelona 1, Morales 4. I might as well start making subs out for victory because, to be quite honest with you, I did not expect the 4-5-1 to be this dominant against a team like Barcelona, and with just 20 minutes left to go, there's nothing I can't do. There's really nothing I can't do wrong. Laerte is going to come in for Fabio Paulista. He's done a hell of a job, but is looking a little bit tired. And then Nuno Correa is going to be coming out for Julio. And those are all my subs. It really doesn't matter at this point in time if a player goes out injured. We should be winning this. To be quite honest with you, we should be winning this match, and we should be winning our 6th Champions League title. 9 minutes left to go in this match. Emilio Morales has picked up a bit of a knock, but I'm keeping him out there, of course. He gets the ball, and he was offside. Actually, Hong Sung-ju touched it, and he was offside. But with 5 minutes left to go, the countdown is on. Benfica are going to be your Champions League champions of UEFA. And for myself, all 6 Champions League trophies to my name. 5 seconds left on the clock. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. It's over. it should be all over. The ref is keeping this going for some stupid reason. The ref is delaying this for some stupid reason. There it is, full time. Barcelona 1, Benfica 4. And Benfica are the UEFA Champions League champions for 2034. And with that, that makes it the 6th and final Champions League trophy in my career. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations all around. Emilio Morales picking up the Golden Boot over American Kieran Connor, who played at Liverpool, thanks to his 4-goal performance. Stunningly, I did not think Emilio Morales would have been the difference maker. He scored 4 goals by himself against Barcelona, a Barcelona team that I scouted beforehand and said that it had one of the best back lines that I'd faced, better than Real Madrid, quite honestly. So I wasn't expecting a blowout like this, but there it is in writing. Benfica 4, Barcelona 1. Lift the Champions Cup, Champions League, of course. Benfica celebrate the double, but then now, more importantly, let's go to my profile. And as you can see, there it is sitting up top, Benfica winners, European Champions Cup, aka the UEFA Champions League. And now let's look at the overall for the entire career, mostly the landmarks, and I'll point them out, every single one of them. Oceanic Champions League with Bay Olympic way back in 2018. The Asian Champions League with Okoyama, well, that's the default name, it's Kashima Antlers, back in 2022. Winning the Copa Libertadores with Flamengo back in 2024. So just 9 seasons in, winning 3 out of the first 6 in the Hexagon. Then going to Zamalek in Egypt and winning the African Champions League in 2029. Then moving across to North America, where I landed in Toronto and won the CONCACAF Champions League in 2032. And then just 2 seasons on the job at Benfica, winning the UEFA Champions League. 6 out of 6. The Hexagon Challenge has officially been completed. And with that, I do have 1 match left to go here in the league, but it really doesn't matter. As what I do every time I win a Champions League, I'll do this one more time, resign from my position. Everybody is celebrating back at Lisbon, and rightfully so, because they haven't won a Champions League in so long. Emilio Morales with bruised ribs, he's out for 5 days, but it doesn't really matter at this point in time. The Hexagon has officially been completed. I don't know what to say. This has been 9 months in the making. I started this way back in January, and quite honestly did not expect to finish. I did not think that I would be finishing this, especially at the stalemate that Valencia gave me. I was banging my head against that wall for 4.5 years, and I thought, well, UEFA is going to be the hardest. And, well, it was. But with a team like what I had and what I built up, it just all fell naturally. It all fell our way, and in the end, we were able to get them all. So with that in mind, I may do one more video in this series, basically outlining stats and whatnot, best players, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, this is the end. I'd like to thank you all very much for sticking with me in this series, and the likes, the comments, being engaged and whatnot. Thank you all very much in this journey. There's definitely going to be more content in FM16, so stick around for the FM16 content, which should be coming out in the next 2 weeks, starting with the beta of Everton. Until that time, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this video and this series as a whole, and just all of my videos in general. Thank you very much. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new and you want to see new videos. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Take care, and peace out.